Welcome to Epic Geek Out, the only show on the internet that can never be de-resed. I'm your host, Rob.
And I'm your host, Chad, and today we're talking about a really exciting new cartoon that's come out on Disney XD called Tron Uprising.
And like always, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Buttons are right above this video, unless you're like watching in the Facebook thing, which if you're on Facebook, you should like us too.
Yep. Also, well, they probably would have already liked us.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, there'll be a button at the end to subscribe. But you can also email us, fans@epicgeekout.com. Send us any suggestions, recommendations, things we should check out. We love hearing about new stuff that we're not aware of. Also, we have a website that's robust now. We're putting stuff up on there constantly, www.epicgeekout.com.
So let's get into our review of Tron Uprising. So today we are reviewing Tron Uprising. It has the voices of Elijah Wood, Mandy Moore, Nate Cordry, Paul Rubens, the chick from Sloane from Entourage.
Emmanuel Sharik.
Yeah, I didn't want to butcher her name, so I thought just say the chick from Entourage. Basically, it takes place in the city that it's in between movies. Am I correct in saying that?
In between the original Tron and Tron Legacy, yes.
And the city is now just, they were kind of off on their own, and now the army is coming in, and Clue's army is coming in and really just, you know, kind of taking over, and Elijah Wood's character is rebelling against and meeting up with Tron, which I guess we should throw, I forget the actor's name, but we'll throw him back up there, who actually, you know, does his own voice of Tron, which is pretty cool. And it's they got the music down from the movie and stuff like that, so it's a pretty cool take on it, and it's a nice introduction to the world. So, Chad, what do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely in the more vein of the Tron Legacy storyline than the Tron original. I mean, obviously they're in the same world, but it does have that same art style as Legacy, the same style light cycles and all that stuff.
Well, and on art style, it's Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
I mean,
like the animation and even the storyline. Yeah. So definitely in that vein, which we both enjoyed that movie. It took a lot of flack from people,
I liked it.
But I had a lot of fun. I thought it was good for the most part.
Yeah.
It also has the Daft Punk-ish score, which I love.
The cartoon is really cool. I've never experienced that in a cartoon before.
A lot of action. Very good. I really enjoyed the pilot episode, if you will, the Beck's Beginnings thing, where it kind of explained everything, set up pretty much the whole story that he's getting trained to be the next Tron by Tron.
Batman Beyond.
Which, that part confused me a little bit, just because in Tron Legacy, you get the sense that Tron isn't really Tron, like he's brainwashed, sort of.
Yeah, I think they really made this for, like, to get kids interested in it, because there are some holes between the two
and it has the teen storyline too. But some of the best action I've seen in not only just any cartoon ever, but just anything ever. I mean, they are so creative in the way they handle a lot of the chase scenes, a lot of the battle scenes. And
they can kill people too in it, because being a kid show,
because they're de-res,
right. They're only programmed, so there is like an acceptable amount of violence in it to appeal to not just kids.
So I'm very impressed. I'm on board with it. I really am enjoying it. We saw the first 3 episodes. The first episode is the pilot, and then the other 2 are kind of their own story, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for it. The only thing I don't like Elijah Wood as the voice. I think it doesn't even fit what he looks like.
That was going to be the first thing I said.
Yeah.
It's awful.
And plus, you know it's Elijah Wood, too.
I like Elijah Wood, and he was great in Wilfred. I mean, you know, Frodo destroying the ring and shit. But, like, it does not fit. Beck is tall. He's, like, not...
He looks like the guy from Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I mean, he looks exactly like it. I mean, the voice just doesn't fit at all. And even when he, like, tries to make this, like, we're gonna fight them thing, it's like, they're gonna fight them.
Yeah, he sounds
it just doesn't good. It's the weirdest casting. Like, I would have rather had an unknown in the role and have it be believable than there's a huge disconnect for me with that.
Yeah, I mean, That's my only gripe about it, but everything else is so creative. The way they have brand new vehicles, I just feel like they have their pulse on the Tron world, and they're just trying to add new stuff to it, which is, you know, I can appreciate that because I love the world, and I think they're just trying to like get all that. The way they can repair the vehicles by like going into them,
or how he uses that when his like little fixer tool thing, to like
to take over
a part out of someone else, like a bad guy's thing, and then hit, you know, his bike turns just into the rod.
And so far in all 3 episodes, they've introduced new things in each one.
And new characters.
So
I think the characters
I think it's
are
awesome.
strong.
Yeah, the characters are strong for the most part. Tron's back. I love it. I think I'm going to keep watching it. I'm liking it. It's a cartoon, too, that I can get into, which I think is great.
Yeah, Elijah Wood's voice, awful. I mean, and that is my major gripe, except for the last episode. I hated how the 2 storylines, they happen to be at the same place in the giant city, and that's just a very cartoony thing to do, and like, they didn't need to do that at all. There was no necessary means
been more creative about that, yes.
meet up. But I kind of love the show. It is really well done. It visually is stunning. It really is stunning. And it takes a property like Tron. I enjoyed the second movie. Other people didn't. But it takes a property that really should be a cartoon.
Yeah.
It is made to be a cartoon. They can do a lot more with it and have it very much like congealed in its own world as a cartoon.
It looks natural that way.
It looks very natural that way, except some of the heads they could have made like his friend.
Yeah, it looks weird.
With the bowl haircut. It looks really odd. And like others look kind of odd, but not really.
It's like the Aeon Flux. Is it Aeon Flux?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
But it's not necessarily like, some just look weird, but he looks normal. Like, you know, Tron kind of has a long face and stuff like that. But it's a cool world. The situations they put them in, you know, they still introduce stuff from the movies in here. The original like light bike thing,
light cycle.
Yeah. Well, like the original one, like it makes an appearance and things like that,
and the games and stuff.
Yeah, and it just,
and they even reference the ISO Wars from the new movie. So I like that they are keeping the canon basically, but then they're just adding this little morsel onto it. Yeah,
and like they are all programs in it. You know, it's not like another human got put into the world and needs to save them. So you're feeling more their side of things, and it's very good though. It is just,
the action is so good. I mean, when the music's going and the shit's happening, it just gets you like so pumped up.
Hands down, the music is amazing for a cartoon television series.
Yeah, and it's the same composer that did the movie Legacy, so you know he's carrying over a lot of the same themes, but adding new and changing, which is cool.
And it fits. And I mean, I really enjoyed the first 3 episodes. Definitely check it out.
Unfortunately, like the ratings, I don't know, because it's definitely not going to have the same kind of ratings like a normal show would have. But they've been dropping and they're not good. Like they're under 1 million per episode, which I don't know if that's good for Disney or not.
I don't know.
It kind of worries me. But they have one season ordered for 18 episodes, so we'll at least get that much.
And to watch it, we downloaded the Disney XD app on our
But now I want to watch other stuff on there, because there's like,
weird.
well, there's the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers, which I like.
Yeah.
There's also the Spider-Man cartoon that's on right now, which I haven't seen, so that could be interesting to see.
Yeah.
So
I was looking at the channels today, and Batman the Animated Series is on, and that's just the best. But I mean, definitely check this out,
especially if you like Tron.
If you like Tron,
it definitely just puts you in that world.
The Tron guy from YouTube is like loving it right now.
Yeah. It's really good. We both high marks from us.
I was not expecting anything, and I got a really decent action-orientated show with, you know, some cool characters that we knew and some.
Yeah,
you know,
which I'm liking. I think Olivia Wilde's going to be in upcoming. She's on the cast list, so I think her character's going to play a part.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's awesome.
Nice.
Cool. Unfortunately, no Jeff Bridges, but the guy kind of sounds like him when he talked.
Yeah, and they don't show Clue much.
Yeah, which that surprised me. Why they have this other random bad guy, but I guess
because
we know what happens to Clue.
Get Jeff Bridges probably.
That's true.
I mean,
all right, so check it out, Tron Uprising. We really enjoyed it, and you guys probably will too if you like Tron or otherwise action. All right, so another episode of Epic Geek Out has come and gone. We're sad about it, but now's the part of the show where we like to give our thanks for geek things that we're geeking out about. So, Rob, what is on your mind today? What do you want to share?
I just finished up, a little late, but still good. Still good. The House of M series, I guess, from Marvel. It was just really good. If you're looking to get into comics, it's a great place to I don't necessarily to start, but like it was just a good series to do. Currently, the Avengers vs. X-Men are still coming out, and at the end of the House of M series, there was this like couple panels that really like set the stage for what's going on now in Avengers vs. X-Men. You haven't got there yet, so I'm not going to say much. If you don't know anything about House of M, pick it up, read it. It's good. I had a couple things ruined for me going into it and what happened. So the big reveals didn't have that same punch. It's like, you know, knowing Dumbledore died at the end of book 6. I hated book 6 for that reason. Spoiler alert, by the way.
That's just crazy that they can hold on to that stuff for so long.
It's really cool. I'm actually really excited for you to read it, just to see it, because it was like, it's so interesting that, you know.
Yeah, awesome.
So, yeah, check it out. What are you thankful for today?
I am thankful for, dude, I just forgot what it was. All right, so my drinking habit is catching up to me, and I forgot what my thanks was, but I just remembered again. I'm going to thank the season premiere of True Blood, which I just watched today. It was a little behind, but it is freaking awesome. Totally a setup for the season.
Oh, it was a setup.
And I forgot a lot of the stuff that was from last season. And it's really just the direct, you know, all the True Blood's kind of been like that except for last premiere, which kind of flashed forward because she got stuck in that weird gypsy or whatever. Fairy world. But this one's directly like the events of last season carry right over. So much cool stuff going on. The Authority plays a big role, which I know we're both excited about. A lot of badass stuff happening.
Yeah, and he's back.
Seems awesome. Seems awesome. I'm excited. Cool action. Glad that show's back. Kind of snuck up on us a little bit, but
yeah, it came out of the blue. Like, I mean, I think people were so wrapped up in Game of Thrones. It was like Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones. It's like, oh crap, I kind of like True Blood too.
Yeah, True Blood. So it's back. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. I'm excited to see more.
But catch up on it first. Don't just start watching this season. I mean,
yeah, you definitely need to.
If you have an HBO subscription, HBO Go, it's awesome. Check it out.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for this episode of Epic Geek Out. But we'll be back next week with some more episodes. We got some exciting things coming up. Check out our website again if you want some more news and to hit us up there. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.